Samuel Jackson speaks out on Joe Rogan's wrong use of the N word and why he told Leonardo DiCaprio he had to say it. He gave him permission, y'all. He gave him an invitation to the cookout, y'all. We gonna we gonna get into that on this Hakuna Matata hour.
Media. Media. Savage.
That's where the trouble.
Welcome, family B1 family. This is an episode of the Hakuna Matata Hour, which is brought to you by the Keep It P podcast, where we take news, situations, and everyday occurrences, and we show how one could or could not be keeping it P. And I am TZ Von Savage in the place to be. Sucker MCs. Self-hug, self-love. Yo, that was a little beatbox and a b-boy stance. You might have thought that was corny. You may have. To some, that may have been corny. But what's more corny is y'all be spending money with people that hate you. That's corny. Known people that hate you. Like, yeah, I don't mess with the blacks. And you'll go spend your money with them. Fast, quick, and in a hurry. Nah, that's corny. That's what you should be worried about right there. But your man Sam Jack, he's speaking on your behalf now. The boy 70-something years old, and he's gonna speak on your behalf now. Cause he know what's going on now. Samuel Jackson is the latest celebrity to jump on the tip of Joe Rogan in his past use of the N-word. Come on, man. Y'all ain't never cared about nobody else dropping the N-bomb. The Proud Boys leader dude just dropped the N-bomb and then stole on sis. Y'all don't care about that. Y'all ain't said nothing. So don't act like, nah, fam, stop. You got some part-time coonery. That's all I'm saying. Some part-time coonery and buffoonery, fam. Which the controversial podcaster called the most regretful and shameful thing I've ever been caught doing. He said in a statement. Though Jackson himself noted the pitfalls of speaking candidly, though he kind of empathized with the racists. People are always calling me about doing a podcast. Little black podcast host is always calling me about doing a show, but I can't talk about black stuff now. Because I'm going to say something real and it's going to get me in trouble, said the Pulp Fiction star. He has no patience for Rogan's use of the racial slur, but Any other PC folks that he run with and get money with, they could say it to him though. The 73-year-old actor, I knew he was 70 something, disputed Rogan's claims that his words were taken out of context. Right. Because you're going to tell us how the certain context can be used, though. Because you do authorize it, though. You being used by PC. You authorize it. You give them permission, just as long as you getting money with them. In his apology, the former Fear Factor host acknowledged that he has since come to see that there is no context where a white person is ever allowed. But Sam's going to tell you where it's okay to. He already setting it up to tell y'all, and that's what this whole article is to give the dog whistle to let them know. This is how you navigate the pitfalls of the N-bomb now. There's no context where a white person's ever allowed to say that word, never mind publicly on a podcast. I'm pissed I got caught saying it in private. So you guys make sure you keep your conversations private and don't trust nobody. Just say it to your closest inner circles. And that's it now. He is saying nobody understood the context when he said it. See, it's all about context. See, I was telling y'all. Now, you can say it now, but you got to be in the right context now. He getting into his character now on the Django, or is that who you really are? And what you're doing right now is the character, right? Uh, he describes him as rolling his eyes over Rogan, but he shouldn't have said it. It's not the context, dude. It's that he was comfortable doing it. So just show that you're not comfortable. So be uncomfortable saying it, but you good. It's that he was comfortable doing it. Say that you're sorry because you want to keep your money. Huh. Just like you give folks the green light to say it when it's about your money. When it's about getting your bread, it's okay. Because the context is we just saying it for this film for dramatic effect to make the best film possible to make these PC folks come and put their behinds in the seats now. Uh uh. But you were having fun and you say you did it because it was entertaining. Ain't that the same thing that you say in the right context, which is an entertainment factor in the film to make the film authentic or what have you? That's for entertainment purposes. So what's the difference? The Marvel star added it needs to be an element of what the story is about. The story is context, but just to elicit a laugh, that's wrong. Hold on. So you ain't never let the N bomb slide in a film that you was in a comedy aspect where it was dropped and it was supposed to be humorous. You never did that, Sammy baby. Sammy baby. Sammy baby. Is that's what you gonna do, fam? You gonna come with the hypocrisy to give excuses on when it can be used and when it can't by PC? You fell for this? Having appeared in 6 Quentin Tarantino films that they're tied to the bread. Here we go. Here's how it's okay. Jackson himself is no stranger to strong language. Strong language. We're talking about racial slur, okay? Not just strong language. F F F U Bizai Izach, the shiznit. Those is all strong. Mother sucker. Them is all strong language. The N-bomb is a racial slur. Okay, let's make sure we say that correctly. He balks at the criticism Tarantino has received for peppering his scripts. He does more than pepper, fam. He blackens the it's blackened salmon. It's Louisiana style blackened Cajun the meals. That's how he does the script. He peppers his script with the N word, arguing that the context calls for it. How do you know when it's appropriate for the context to drop the racial slur? Because your boy backs you up every time someone wants an example of overuse of the N word, they go to Quentin. Because it was overuse. There should be no use. But fam puts the Cajun blackened seasoning on it. It's unfair. Here we go. Let me put on my pom poms. Samuel. Sammy, baby. You done put on your pom. That's when you raise your fist? Is as long as they got pom poms in it like a cheerleader? Tarantino, Tarantino, Quentin, Quentin, yay, Quentin. That's when your fists go up, P. Uh, he's just telling the story, and the characters do talk like that. When Steve McQueen does it, I know you didn't go to Steve McQueen, fam. See how long you had to go back, fam? See how long you had to. When Steve McQueen, who is that? When Steve McQueen, who? Who are you even talking about? Steve McQueen. Can't pick him out in a lineup. What are you talking about? When Steve McQueen does it, it's art. He's an artsy. Quentin's just a popcorn filmmaker. What are you talking? Dude done made blockbuster. He done got paid. I think he's past popcorn, right? You trying to downplay it like nobody's seen the films, like 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 it's not out there with his overuse and nobody's seen the films, and he's not putting the propaganda out there for Dub S to drop the N bomb everywhere. But his Django Unchained co-star Leonardo DiCaprio had reservations when the 2012 film script required him to repeat the slur while in character as a plantation owner. Now they wanted to make sure you said in character now. I want you to know he was in character now. He had to. It was for the script. It said it. While we were rehearsing Django Unchained, Leo said, I don't know if I can say uh, the N-bomb this many times, Jackson shared. Me and Quentin said, me and my master said that you have to. You must. I'm going to put my hands on you if you don't, right? Though he's due to receive an honorary Oscar at this year's ceremony, because that's the only way you was going to get one. Jackson still has a bone to pick with the Academy, yup, and that's it. Not with the police department, not with the injustice, not with the prison system, not with the school system, but you got a bone to pick with the Academy. I should have won that one, he says of his supporting nomination for Pulp Fiction, because I was with my boy now. I was with Massa, and his boy should have won now, which lost to Ed Wood. The 1994 nod is the only one Jackson got. He kept trying to go after that magic. Let me just go for more N-bombs, more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Let me get that. I need it. I gotta be accepted. I need it. I need joy. You have to let me be a part of it. I don't know what's wrong with you black folks that you just have to be a part of it. Have to be accepted by mommy and daddy. PC, mommy and daddy, I need to. I'm not home. Let's accept it. I mean, it's getting ridiculous. Though he feels his performance as Gator in Spike Lee Jungle Fever also warranted attention. The Jungle Fever one, huh? You got jungle fever when you with the huh? Boy, boy, look at your selections that you choosing, man. More so than Harvey, uh, Whoopty Woo and Whoopty Woo were nominated for Bugsy that year. My wife and I went to see Bugsy. Well, see, we gave it a chance now. Damn, they got nominated and I didn't. I guess black folk usually win for doing despicable SHIT on screen. Like Denzel Washington for being a horrible cop in Training Day. Or the great stuff he did in uplifting roles in Malcolm X. No, we'll give it to this mother sucker. So maybe I should have won one, but Oscars don't move the comma on your check. Now you saying that now. See, that's why I say the part timer. He's a part time coonerary. He tries to jump back and forth, but look when he chooses to be militant. It's about the organizations again. Now we talking about the Oscars and black folks, and they don't get accepted on the Oscars. We don't get accepted on the Academy Awards. Because if you did, then of course that would change what's going on in the community, and that would provide reparations and all that, and that would stop the school to prison pipeline, right? If you get an Oscar, if you get an Academy Award, and if black people start getting more and more acceptance in these organizations, then the world would change. Man, if you don't get the hell out of here with that, man. Blah blah blah. It's about getting it's about getting asses in seats, and I done a good job of doing that. Oh, pat me on the head. Sam's done more than a good job. Yes, you've been a good boy. He has the distinction of being the highest grossing actor in history. You can't speak up. I mean, when's enough? You haven't made it to the plateau. That's not enough for you. That's not recognition enough for you. You have the distinction of being the highest grossing actor in history. That's that's not a it's not enough, fam. It's not it, P. That's not it. Um, I'm gonna hit you with the blah blah blah. They got more uh, uh, garbage. Um, the people are there are people who have had successful careers, but nobody can recite one line of their parts. I'm the guy who says SHIT. That's on a T-shirt. Um, there should be an Oscar awarded to the most popular movie. Dude, you're crying again about I, so all the injustices will cease if you get an Oscar, you get an award, if more black people, they get more awards. Come on, fam. That's horrible. I'm I'm done. This is dumb. He got 15 seconds to fight, so I don't put myself in those positions. Let's not stretch credibility. Blah 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 blah. Article's over. I already let you know everything you needed to know. I'm not even gonna sum it up because you heard what you heard. You heard what you heard. You got ears. You heard what you heard. There's nothing else I can add to that. So I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just gonna mold you, fold you, and scold you about being on call, fam. That's it. 4 words: love, peace, blessings, and Maloha. Boy, Sam, I got some word. I can't really give you what I don't do no disparaging, but boy, we might on Patreon have to give you a couple ones and twos, bro. You just got a little love tappity tap right now. But please declare anti-black racism a public health crisis. sir. Yes, sir. Take these commercials, y'all. Take that.
Music TV.
Everybody know you get the money from that ride before you went on today. I told you motherfucker I got your money yet, man. Fuck you, man. You ain't got the money yet.
Fuck you think you is, man? Motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something? What you gonna do? I'm supposed to be scared now because you got a pistol, motherfucker.
I got it. Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look, see, I don't play with this shit.
Kyrie with the give and go. I get it cheap for the low. More snow than the Eskimo big birdies. Taking flight, change your life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like me tonight. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got
Keeping hula hooping through loopholes, working real shit. You can count lava down, but you can't count them out, baby. Life give me lemons, I make lemon rain die. I gotta go, gotta hustle to get it. If you ain't talking business, little shawty, you trip.
Hey, Ray Ray.
hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the Putin. I know that might sound a little confusing. I had to say it for my own amusement. What I'm trying to say is, can we go cruising? Top down, blow some good gas, and live.
Rushing cream leaves, Keith, oil, premium bud. Man, I hustle in the streets, but I'm a freak with the love.
Bring that ass over, tryna bring it back. I'm a big dog, tryna bring it back. I'ma slide in the way to bring it back. Let a nigga.
All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it.
Music TV.